Hey guys, it's Chili! The animation community in YouTube is really growing, and with how many animators there are, we do run into a lot of similar problems. This is meant to be a hashtag relatable for all my fellow YouTube animators out there, but also for the viewers who watch our content to understand some of the struggles we go through to create content for you guys. Maybe you can relate to this video in some way? I don't know, be creative. Also, for the sake of this video, I will refer to everyone who creates cartoonish-like videos as animators, which leads me to my first point, animations versus animatics. Because there are so many of these types of channels out there now, this ongoing debate has emerged where people feel very strongly about differentiating the difference between animation and animatic channels. They do not care for the people who don't animate their videos calling themselves animators. The conversation usually goes something like this. Wow, you call yourself an animator, but you don't even animate. All you do is put a bunch of pictures together and make a slideshow out of them and call that an animation. No effort whatsoever. Animations used to be hand-drawn on paper and put together similar to a slideshow, and they were called animations. If PowerPoint can call them animations, so can I. Animators use all these fancy programs and are more precise, and they don't get nearly as much recognition. Quality over quantity. Just because there's a delay between moving from this position to this position doesn't mean they're not animated. It just means they're a slow person, okay? They also put effort into their stuff. Realistically, arms just don't go from here to here. You need to put in the filler frames and make it move for it to be an animation. Listen, no one likes fillers in anime, they just want straight to the point action, so don't be telling people what to do. They are not animators! Okay, so maybe this is a tad of an exaggeration, but I've seen mild conversations like this flying around, and it's like, just let people be, let them call themselves whatever they want. What would someone who makes these animatics call themselves? Animatikers? Cartoonists? Comic YouTubers? We only really fit under the film and animation category on YouTube, or the comedy category, but a lot of us aren't that funny. Why can't we just all be nice, and if people want to call themselves animators, then let them be? But of course, this isn't a perfect world, and people of the internet age like to ignore anything reasonable other people have to say in order to push on their own stubborn opinions and belief onto other people, which leads to the comment section. Cringe. Wow, this is so bad. Oh my god, there are so many of these kinds of channels now. Please stop being a Suzy or Domix knockoff and try to be original. There are too many animation channels. This is getting old. The only reason this video has views is because James is in it. This is a bad. Please don't copy my senpais Jaden and James. They are better than you. My senpais. Why would you call yourself an animator? I saw no animating in this. Domix copycat. Oh, I know how to apply this one. Domix has a neck and hands as his animations, and I don't, so ha! You are such an Odd1sOut copycat. Oh. If these people are fans of people like Jaden and or Domix, then did they not understand their video and Twitter posts about specifically not doing stuff like this? Just let people do their thing and have fun with it. If they had a problem with them, then they wouldn't be defending them and actively collabing with animators to help get them out there. If you don't like their stuff, that's fine. Give constructive criticism. Most of us love that. But don't try to bring them down on what they do and try to get them to quit because they're copying your senpais. Everyone has their own unique style. While it may not be apparent to some people because of how simplistic these animations are, just let people do their thing. Then there are the people who appreciate our stuff. Appreciate a little too much. Exposure.
Hi, I recently came across your videos and I think you have real potential. I have a following of around 200k subscribers, but I'm in no way good at animating. I was wondering if you'd like to do a collab of some sort. I won't pay you though, but you'll get a lot of exposure.
Sorry, I don't understand this currency of exposure, and my good friend Google didn't either. If you're interested in doing some serious business, and my hourly rate ranges from a minimum of $100 Starbucks gift card or the cost of a Priority 1 K-pop concert ticket of my choosing. Please, thank you, and have a nice day. Don't be this person. Don't be the person who tries to get freebies out of people for their hard work. While a lot of animation videos may seem simple, a lot of time and effort is put into them, and exposure is in no way a form of payment. Don't be the person who accepts this sort of payment either. It gets hard sometimes when you are a smaller YouTuber and you're trying to get yourself out there, but repeat after me. exposure is not a form of payment. If you want to get yourself out there, one way you can do it is networking and collabing. The right way to get exposure.
Needing a certain someone to voice lines for your video to get exposure and views. Wait a second. This isn't what I signed up for. You promised me 4 M&Ms, and I see none of that here. I'll think I'll be taking my business elsewhere.
Wait, James! No, come back! I need this! I need the exposure!
No, you've done enough already.
Needing a certain someone to voice lines for your video to get exposure. Wait, I'm your second choice? After James?
Let's go, buddy. You don't need this. I'll give you a personal shout-out instead of 4 M&Ms, because I got none of that from this place. All I got was disappointment.
Oh, look, I got 2 big YouTubers to collab with me? I must be a copycat, and they both must despise me. They both showed me by kindly offering me their voices for this video. It never hurts to reach out to other animators and just chat with them and ask if they'd be willing to help you out and voice some lines for you for your video. There is etiquette when it comes to this though. They don't owe you their voices, so be nice about asking and don't nag or spam. Realize that even though their voices might give you that boost, the quality of your video is also really important. So don't rely on getting big just from having James or TimTom or whoever voice for you. And you never know, you might even make a friend or 2 out of it. All that being said, I saved the most common animator problem for last. A lot of us use Flash to animate. Bless your sweet soul, Flash. You're animating and you've put... No, don't you dare do it. Don't do it. Even though we run into problems, we still love doing what we do and love entertaining you guys and hopefully bringing smiles to your faces. This video was really fun to make and I hope to possibly make a part 2 out of it. We'll see. Huge shout out to Nevercake for voicing some lines for me. His voice was absolutely perfect for the part. And another huge shout out to James and TimTom for lending me their voices for this. Their links are all in the description below. You should definitely check them out. They're awesome peeps who helped me bring this whole thing together. Like always, give this video a like, share with a friend, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time.